Oh, boys and girls, hello, how are we all? Are we all good? Did you miss me? The back end of last week. See what I did there? How are we? And but some people have no idea what I'm talking about. How are we all doing? Are we all good? I'm okay. I've suffered an injury. We don't need to go into it. I'm very conscious of the fact it is currently dinner time, so I can't possibly explain my absence last week just yet. We'll talk about it later on. Later on this afternoon, mid-afternoon, we'll get to the bottom of why I missed a couple of streams last week. But I am back. I will be. I'll stream for as long as I can. I can't guarantee a full 3 hours. I've got a special cushion that I'm sitting on. I did get one of these. This made the situation worse. So I've now got one of those cushions where apparently you can sit on an egg on it and the egg won't break. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that gets me through the stream. I managed to record the Norwich transfer window on Friday evening. And then record a podcast straight after. So I have got previous for sitting at my desk for like 4 or 5 hours. So it is possible. It is possible to do. We shall see. We should be okay. Oh, goodness me. I wish it was as simple as a dodgy curry. Goodness me. Right. We've got to do an intro for YouTube or Chris will yell at me. He's also given me instructions that I need to recap what we've done so far on this transfer window as well. So it can be one coherent transfer window video. I tell you what, I thought hiring someone would allow me to boss them around. It's not really how this is working out at the moment. But let's do a YouTube intro. I've got to adjust my sexy shirt so that it's so that it all looks good. You like my shirt, by the way? It's nice, isn't it? Ooh, wow, what a shirt. Look at it. There you go, look. Where is he? Which arm is... there he is, look. Beautiful. So, boys and girls, I don't want to talk about why we're still in the National League. Quite frankly, it's none of your business. We like it down here, but it is time to maybe try and level things up a little bit. Hence the shirt. We're leveling everything up. So we are doing a full rebuild. We are throwing out just about the entire squad that has failed in these playoffs 3 times now in this league. Full rebuild. Transfers ahoy. There we go, boys and girls. One take. Kev is at it again. And that is exactly what we're doing. And we're kind of partway through doing it. As you can see, it's the 17th of July. We did get some transfers done last week. We are making some moves. So we've already signed this guy, Matthew Green, who's a 6'5" centre-back who insists on wearing the number 9 shirt. He's already probably my favourite player we've ever had. But we got rid of a lot of familiar names. Obviously, we lost Paris Magoma in January. I think if we'd have kept him, we'd have probably got promoted, but he's moved on. And we've just started getting rid of some of the guys who've got previous for failing. So Armstrong Okoflex has moved on. Cameron Humphreys has moved on. Cole Murphy, we were powerless to stop. He had a release clause. So the National League's best player from last season has moved on as well. Noki, thank you very much for the Prime. We've brought Amani Gilks home. If you remember, we signed him on a free transfer 3 years ago now. Sold him to Coventry after 6 months. Loaned him back for a year and a half, and now he's back permanently on a free transfer. Love it when it all works out nicely. We've signed this guy, Andy Smith, who's a centre-back with a bit of experience. We've got George Ratcliffe, who's a goalkeeper, who has experience of getting relegated from the National League. He'll be super duper. And Jeff Kane is a new central midfielder who actually looks like he could be quite good. And with that, we've also got rid of Reece McConnell. All of that means we haven't done a lot of transfers, but because we're full-time now, you don't have to do a lot of transfers to spend the entire wage budget. Any really good players wanted loads of money. If we have a look at the squad size we're currently working with, 21 people, but 3 of them are trialists currently. One of them is out of the club. So actually, we've got a first team squad of 17 people currently. We're trying to bring in Alfie Chang because he gives us the flexibility to maybe rock a diamond. because I've learned in the Norwich save that diamonds may be a Kev's best friend. Jez, thank you very much for the sub. Plus, we've lost a lot of our wide players. The only out-and-out winger we've still got is Marley Redfern, and even he can play central midfield at a push. So we haven't got anyone who's stuck as an out-and-out winger. We've got Amari Theodros, whose best position is as a deep-lying forward that we don't use. So we kind of need to do a two-striker system to work with him. We've got all these central midfielders and attacking midfielders. I'm thinking, and I was in two minds about this on Thursday, whenever it was we did the last stream, but I've pondered since, and I think the diamond is the way forward. So we need to sign a holding midfielder. We've obviously got some capacity to bring in some loans as well, but we need a holding midfielder, and we are going down the route of a diamond. That's the plan. T. Hodgson, thank you very much for the sub. I just wish we could get a few. I mean, obviously we can bring in some loans. I don't know what there is about in loans that we could go and get. The problem is a lot of the loans that we've looked at so far, you can see we've already been looking for loans. A lot of these loans, the clubs want a wage contribution, and we don't have any money to do a wage contribution. The whole reason we want loans is because we've got no money to pay wages. Dan, thank you for 10 months. So we want players who might actually sign for us. I mean, just the fact that he's Belgian makes me want him. A Belgian centre-back? Yeah, I'll have a Belgian centre-back. But I guarantee, firstly, we don't really need a centre-back right now, but they want £1,600 a week wage contribution. We can't do that. Editor Chris, you sub every stream. What's going on here? I feel like this is the last 2 or 3 streams in a row you've been subbing. Is it just loads of people faking that they're Chris? Can you have multiple people with the same Twitch account? How is this happening, Chris? What is going on? Sounds obvious, but keepers seem so important in FM this year. Well, we have signed a keeper. Like I say, we've got this guy, George Ratcliffe. The idea being he is our upgrade as a goalkeeper. Mr. Woods, thank you for 15 months as well. So yeah, we're I think part of what I'm going to do is just sit and wait, knowing full well that my director of football will find me some cheap loans if we get towards the start of the season and we haven't got a full squad. It's risky business, though. That's why we need to, at the very least, secure a holding midfielder first with tackling of 9, a Kev-style holding midfielder. But he did play in League 2 last year, so 36 games in League 2. Yes, Shrewsbury got relegated, but that is still a full year playing in League 2. So we're going to try and get him in. I'm confused. What are you confused about, Chris? Are you not actually subbing? Is that what's confusing? Right, let's see if we can get Chang in. We're going to play Paris Magoma in a minute for Cambridge. He'd be a beautiful man to bring back in. Do we need an assistant manager? What the hell went on in the last stream? We don't have an assistant manager. Is there anyone whose name I recognise? No, not really. So I guess we want this guy then off of Dover, Matt Spring, because let's face it, we like a spring around here. So he's the most appropriately named one of all, isn't he? A fellow grey-haired gentleman as well. Right up my street. Come on, Springy! He wants quite a lot of money, though, doesn't he? Springy, come on, grow up. Grey hair boys together. I mean, we can't afford to pay the compensation. I don't even know why. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get him. I don't know if what budget compensation comes out of. We certainly don't have a budget. Let's see if we get Springy. We'll continue the advert for now. We might have to go for one of those who's not currently in a job, but Springy was the most qualified of the ones who applied. If you're going to apply, Springy, just resign from your current job. You want me to hydrate? Do you think it's possible to take a non-league team to the top of the Prem and compete in the Champions League? Yes, of course it is. See my series with Home that I did last year on YouTube. See Nuneaton that I did on YouTube. I've done it with Home twice. We took Home from tier 8 all the way to Champions League winners. It's definitely possible. It's not easy, and it seems harder than ever on FM22. Getting out in non-league seems like a right pain in the trousers. Poor choice of words in the circumstances. But still, Gambling Blues wants to check on their youth player. What's your youth player called? But But yeah, watch this space. We will have Leamington winning the Champions League before the World Cup. When's the World Cup? Before FM23, we will have won the Champions League with Leamington. I promise. Right, if we... So that gives us a little bit more. So if we can... We don't need to win a domestic cup. So we might do that just to get a little bit more, but still motivate them for the league. Ataku Dragon, thank you for the sub. Afternoon, Kev. Have a day off work, so I'm here for the duration. Just got Tooting Beck promoted into League 1 from Tier 10. Nice. Did we get the name of your youth player? Gambling Blues? I don't see a name in there. I see you say Nelson. I'm going to need a little bit more information than just Nelson. I mean, I can type in Nelson and see what happens. I suspect there's more than one Nelson in the database, though. And none of them have got a star next to them. Philo Nelson, he's in my academy. Okay. This is making more sense. You hope he's in the academy. He might have been released. Oh, no, there he is. Look. Oh, dear. Can you see? You can see his graph. He's had a terrible time of it lately. 6'1", 4 inches of it is hair. That's what he's up to. Needs a loan, really. I suggest he's probably not going to make it. What have we got knocking around in here? Nothing. No first team candidates in our youngsters, which is fantastic news when we've got a first team squad of 17 players. Alfie Chang is in! Hooray for Alfie Chang! Yes! Now we're way over wage budget. But we do have the base of our diamond. So let's just check I've not lost my mind. Can we put together a diamond with this group of players? Let's ignore this situation. That's potentially fixable. Here you go, look, it's nearly fine. Have we got anyone who's an out-and-out winger? Let's get rid of these trialists. We don't want trialists cluttering up the place. Dirty, filthy trialists. Just skip forward a day. That'll do. Just enough to get the trialists gone. All right, that's them monsters out of the way. See, this is what Oh, Tommy, this is what you're here for. See, this is what I mean. As soon as Tommy realises there's a gap in the squad, he's going to go out and get me what I need. Another defensive midfielder. Tom Parks, I could kiss you on the beard. What a man. Samuel Muller, they're not offering enough money. So this, at the moment, is our squad of 18 players. None of which are out-and-out wingers. We have got 3 left-backs, which we probably don't need. I realise Cairns and Gilks are both supposed to be wingers, really, but they're going to fit in as left-backs in our new-look diamond system. I think we probably need to get rid of... Cairns can go out on loan, I think. Let's offer him out on loan. If we can find anyone who's going to pay all of his wages, that brings us back within our wage budget. Potentially opens the door for us bringing something else in. And then Redfern, like I say, can play centre mid. Preston can play attacking midfield. Goodrum, of course, can play up front. Retro B, thank you very much for the sub. So, our diamond looks thusly. Right, hold on. What the hell is going on here? We're not playing a sweeper keeper on attack. I've not completely lost my mind. Radcliffe's apparently not as good as Worcester. Perhaps we should have kept Frenchie. Oh, I miss Frenchie already. You lot made me get rid of Frenchie, and I'm not very happy about it. Right, Chang's going to go in there. Can you play as a deep line playmaker, Changy? Of course you can. So that's what you're going to do. You know that's what I like there. So we're going to have a deep line playmaker there. We know this is going to be Theodros. So that's easy, because that's his best position. And then I'm thinking Gilks is probably best suited to be there because he's so attack-minded. Right back is going to be a problem because we don't really have one. So I guess for now, We'll stick him in. But we can't. In fact, we're going to leave that blank. We kind of need a proper right wing back. Istables? Astable. Regardless of what it is, thank you very much for subscribing. We only got one centre back. What the? Oh no, we've got Green as well. So we need another centre back really quite desperately. So we've got those two. Up front, it can be Goodrum, it could be Conte, it could be Okoronkwo. For now, we'll put Goodrum in there. But Goodrum could just as easily be in here, actually. And then put Okoronkwo up front. And then in midfield, you've got new boy Kane, who I think is going to slot in here, where he also wants to be a deep line playmaker. Well, we can't always get what we want. Jeff Kane, you can go there. And then, oh, we have got a worse team now than we had when at the end of last season, when we decided to do a rebuild. Whoever's just said Green should be on the right. Yeah, okay, I'll allow it. Just feels like number 9 should be on the left. If you've got a centre back wearing number 9, he should probably play on the left-hand side. We need another centre mid, which hopefully we're about to bring in. For now, he can go there. But we definitely need a right wing back and a central midfielder. This is awful. Right. Oh, God. What have I done here? How is this? How is this costing more than what we had at the end of last season? Yeah, we'll make him a box-to-box midfielder. That makes sense. I was just thinking at the moment, getting out wide and covering there a little bit. But we'll probably have a right back eventually. Oh dear. Right back. Centre mid. Centre back is what we need. Can we have some of these, please? Right, we're going to get those scouted. What I'm wary of doing is going and making an offer for someone myself who's going to be rubbish, when I know my director of football will go and get me someone who's good, who I don't know exists because of Football Manager magic. Because he's a better DM than Chang, apparently, which frees Chang up to play central midfield. Let's get Reeve in and then work out what's going on from there. How many seasons have I been in the National League? Yep. Board have cancelled the transfer as Matt Spring. I feel the club don't need another assistant manager. When did we... I looked a minute ago and we didn't have one. Who the hell are you, Chris Millington? I think my director of football just appointed him, didn't he? Okay, I didn't even notice him arrive. He snuck in, didn't he? Let's make sure he's doing something useful. Yeah, that's all fine. You can go and speak. No, you don't even want to. He's still not the best man to speak to the press. How about doing some training? There you go. Millington can do training. How about tactical advice? Yeah, you good for that? I haven't even looked at this guy yet. And you can also do that. Let's just have a little look at you, Chris Millington. I mean, he's just a non-league assistant manager. The good thing is he's 60, so he'll be gone soon. I confirmed it right after offering Spring the job, did I? Wasn't paying any attention. Right. So Cairns we're trying to loan out. I think we're going to try and get a few more of these out the door to free up money to bring in others. It's a risky strategy because it means our squad's going to get even smaller. But if we can get Brogdon and Cairns out and Muller, these players we're not going to use, if we can get them out, we can then bring some more in. It's economics. Economics with Kev. Right. See, that works for me. We'll accept that. Select all. Yeah, you both have to pay me that. So now, I mean, potentially we could bring in permanent players in some of these roles if they're cheap enough. So let's get some trialists back in again. Hello, Anna! Are they closing again? Did you hear that, boys and girls? Andy's school, 9 confirmed COVID cases in the school this morning, one of which is in his class. The last time we got a message like that, it was followed about 2 hours later by a message saying they were closing his class for the rest of the week and he had a week off school, which he'll love, but it'll throw everything off for us for the rest of the week because you've got 2 different hospital appointments, haven't you? So that'll be interesting. They're waving at you. How many cups? There's only actually 4 cups on my desk at the moment. I'm doing quite well. Look, she's not even angry. She is angry that I got 2 boxes of wrestling figures this morning.
Do you know why, Kevin?
What do you mean?
Where are you going to put them?
I'll figure it out.
Where?
I could double up the shelves on here. It's fine. There's gaps there. I'm also going to get to the point where these ones, I pick, like, I've got 3 different sets of Young Bucks from different series. So I'm going to get to the point where I only have 1 Young Bucks out and put the others in storage. Because then I have the complete collection. I need a storage unit.
Stop buying pack. Stop buying it. You're ridiculous.
I mean, none of these are solutions. This is, you're talking crazy. Listen to her. Why don't you stop buying them? Why don't you get rid of some of them? You just don't understand collecting, do you? Why don't you get rid of some of your PlayStation games?
Because they're one of each game. You've got 3 of the same person. Just buy their outfits. Make them.
Make them. Oh, Anna. I'm really chilly. Look, and then she grabs my neck. Right, we're getting trialists in. Are you excited?
Someone like you, Chang.
We have just signed Alfie Chang, yes.
That's me shouting.
Good, it's Changy! You'll hear that a lot. If he ends up good, you're going to hear Changy a lot. Look, I've got room on my desk as well. I've only got He-Man and Skeletor on here. I could have wrestlers all along the bottom of my monitors.
There's a camera.
There's camera batteries everywhere. I need to tidy my room. I am going to tidy up this week.
He says that every
Yeah, but this week, I mean it.
Do you know what we're doing on Sunday?
No.
Haircut day.
What, me or him? Probably both, actually. I need a haircut as well. What, you're actually going to cut my hair?
No.
I was going to say that would be phenomenal if you actually cut my hair for me.
No, he's a horrible man. A horrible man.
I'm a horrible man. Because I do this thing where I ask her to cut it the way I normally have it, rather than just however she feels like. She gets the clippers and goes like halfway up my head, and I'm like, clippers all the way up to the top, like always. Now I'll go this far. No, all the way up. Any hair at the back.
And that noise comes out of it.
Yeah, get it all off.
That noise.
Get all the hair off.
Is just ear piercing.
You can't lean on the back of the chair. It is broken. You cannot do that. Right. So I don't think any of these are going to be cheap enough because they're quite old. Travis Johnson at 27. I mean, if that pace and acceleration is towards the top end of that range, that's all I want from a wing back. It will be perfect. He's only played 40 games in his career, so he'll be fresh. I bet he wants far too much money. I mean, what are we supposed to do in this situation? Probably leave the promotion pay rises on is the answer to that question. Because then he's more likely to agree. Come on. What is going on here? It's 100 quid. There we go. Right, so he'll be our new right back. And then we kind of need a centre-back and a central midfielder. We need David Roberts back. Because he can play both, and that would be perfect. Is it David Roberts? David Roberts, yeah. Can we get him back? We miss him already, and we've not even had to play a game without him yet. He would be perfect. When did Leamington move to Butts Park Arena? Ages ago. When we got into the National League, I think. Yeah, we are quite far ahead of YouTube at the moment. By the end of this week, by this time next week, we'll be caught up. Because we're going to be we've got the videos set up daily for the rest of this week. Yeah, at the moment, we're like 2 seasons ahead, I think, maybe. Is that Harry's brother? I don't know. Does Harry have a brother? Doesn't look like him. Yes, it is. There you go. Bryn Morris at 32. Nah, I don't want ball in midfielder anyway. Valanthra, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Don't know why I specified tier 1. I would have thanked you for any sub. Right, Fraser Alexander was playing in League 1 most recently. So he's never going to sign for us. I think we need a centre-back more than anything. Lewis McKinnon is 6'2". We're doing it the correct way. He's 6 foot. And he's 5'11". What's the point of him then? He's a fullback. Come to me, tell me you're a defender. It's 5'11". Then you're playing right back, young man. Centre-back indeed. What do you think this is? What does he think this is? A centre-back less than 6 foot tall? Ridiculous. Right, we can't afford the first guy. Can we afford Saul Shotton? Saul? How do you say his name? Saul? This is why I couldn't watch the Breaking Bad spin-off show, because I couldn't say the name of it. Saul? Oh, right. Forget these are useless. These are not any good. These are rubbish. How about players we could bring in on loan? So we need a centre-back. On loan. Who have we got? The Belgian guy at Millwall again. Kevin Dunn. Isn't that the WWE guy? Who does the WWE editor guy? He's a 5'9" centre-back. Get out of town. Get out of town. Dom Killock. I don't think we're going to get any of these without having to pay a loan fee, wages. Yeah, see, they want a wage contribution. They want a wage contribution, although they only want 400, but we don't even have 400. They want a wage contribution. He's injured. How long for? Only 3 weeks. And he can play midfield as well. He'd be perfect. But they want a wage contribution. Mick. They only want £120 wage contribution. I've not accidentally made an offer for that other guy, have I? No. No. Where did we get to? Michael O'Leary. You going to come for nothing? No. Is there a way to filter this for clubs that don't want a wage contribution? People who use the player search screen regularly. Right, here we go. No wage contribution. Lewis Warren. It's apparently much better than any centre-back we've got at the moment. So, yes, please. We'd like one of those. And then let's wait and see. If we can get those 3 players we're currently offering for, we're starting to look good. Oh my word, the season starts in a week. We are not ready for the season to start in a week. This is not acceptable. We beat Cambridge 5-2 though, the Diamond doing its thing. Oh. How are the media thinking of me at the moment? 7th. That is not ideal. That is very not ideal. Let's get the set piece instructions on. Boom. Set piece instructions done. That's how you do it. None of this faffing around. Where did we finish last season? 4th, I think, and lost in the playoff final. This is the Theodros season. Hopefully he just carries us into the Football League. See, Notts County are in again for a player that I want. Every time there's a player that I want, Notts County just turn up and yoink, I'll have that because we've got all this money. Mike, thank you very much for the Prime. We have to do set piece setup every season. No, but we're changing the system. The other thing, of course, is the board are expecting me to go up as champions this year. So that's new. That's new. Ah! Right, Changy's my new captain. I'm on board with that. Changy! Frenchie was the glue that held the club together. Maybe. Doesn't feel right to not have Armstrong Okoflex at the club either, or Paris Magoma, or Dixon Bonner. We're losing all of our boys. Right, James Reeve, the midfielder, is in. Fuff. What was the point? I mean, he can play in 2 positions that we'd want to use him in. He's not costing us anything, I guess. But still, this one's going to be rubbish as well, isn't he? This is a problem with loans. Come on. And then hopefully we get the right back as well, because we don't have a right back. Did I mention? Jesus. Very unhappy with the loan signings. He doesn't look ready for first team football yet. Disappointed a young player has been brought in at the potential expense of the club's own prospects. We don't have any prospects! We've got no centre-backs at the club! The fans are idiots! I see this guy's more like it. This is what I'm talking about. We'll have one of these. Oh, good. The right back didn't come in. Oh, this is fine. Starting to think leaving Leamington on YouTube was the right decision. It always was the right decision. This is just the universe proving that you can't go back and change the past. Oh, no. Oh. Newcastle's Sambi Lokonga in £68 million offer from Inter. That's mad. What? Bolton have rejected want Noble to play in the position they suggested. Yeah, that's fine. You can play wherever you want. Where do you want him to play? Okay, he'll play centre-back. That's fine. What did I think of Killer Cross in WWE? Didn't really see much of it. I mean, I've not watched any WWE for a long time, so I never actually saw him on the main roster. He's fine. How many seasons did Benji play at Thames in the National League? More than this, surely. Right. I can't believe it's the first day of the new season. And I can't believe the game wants me to put Theodros in midfield. I mean, for a start, that's a much better team straight away. Well, that's going to have to do. You a goalkeeper. You're just going to have to be a sweeper keeper. This is big for Tom Wooster. Getting back into the team again. After he lost his place to Frenchie. He was our starting keeper at the start of last year. Lost his place to Frenchie. Oh, we have got so few players that are any good. Got 2 left backs on the bench. That seems pointless. We've got no strikers. So every striker we've got is currently on the pitch. This squad is a disaster. The squad is an absolute disaster. Green on the right. He might want to play on the left. He has no side preference. This guy prefers to be on the right. So actually, we're better with Green on the left. Because he has no side preference. He prefers to be on the right. Here we go then. Watch us win 15-0, because that's what happens when you go into a season not ready. Come on! We have to go up as champions or I'm getting fired. So no pressure. Oh, I am going to be sacked by Christmas. At least then we can start a new save. Look at that. See, beautiful football. Football League, here we come. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Oh. Well, that was not too bad, was it? What am I going to do on stream if I get sacked? Start a new save. Probably. My financial stability is based on you keeping this team. Well, no pressure then, Chris. Perhaps you should be helping me out with the tactics. Perhaps you should be scouting a right back for me. Rather than whinging in the comments. Here we go, look. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. We're a good football team. Don't play 4-1. I'm not playing FIFA, Chris. This is Football Manager. We'd call this a diamond because we're not numbskulls. 4-1-2-1-2 indeed. It's a diamond. Any news on a possible new stadium? None at all. What's the record for most consecutive years in the National League? I mean, I imagine there's clubs who've been in there 30 years. Just play 4-2-4. Tried it, didn't work. Have we had a bumhole update? You haven't had a bumhole update, no. I want to try and do it as a goals going in, see how Chris edits it into the video. So we'll get into my bumhole shortly. Have I got an affiliate club? No, because that's cheating. We don't do affiliate clubs. We don't like to cheat around here. We have attribute masking on. We don't use the player search screen. We don't use affiliate clubs. No cheating here. But we are going to score a goal. See, a 6'5" defender. He's going to be very handy. Get Zed to save my save. What does he know about anything? I refer you to the network game. How is an affiliate club cheating? Because you can't do it in real life. And it makes the game too easy. Oh, what a save by Wooster! Or should I say, new Frenchie? Come on, look at that. Brogdon's the right back we needed. We had him all along. Yes, Mike Wooster's back. We upgraded our goalkeeper by getting rid of him and using the one that was our reserve because we ran out of money. Oh, I'm so happy with that goal. I just spat all over my beard. That was a wonderful goal. Oh, we've got these. As long as we get Gudrun, Theodros, and Okoronkwo combining nicely with each other like this, it really doesn't matter what the rest of the team is. Because these three combining are going to be too good for this league. We just need to keep them fit. We have no backups up front. So those three are going to have to play every single match. And play well the whole time and never get injured or suspended or tired. But As long as we can meet those criteria, we'll be absolutely fine. See, look, we're good. Perhaps we didn't need to sign Omani Gilks again if we weren't going to play him. I mean, my plan was I was going to play him on the left-hand side of midfield like we used to. When he was here before, we played him on the left wing. Now he's just here as a backup left-back on lots of money. When we already had a backup left-back. A squad of 18 with 3 left-backs in it. Silly Cav. How many games do one of the 3 are out for 3 months? I think they'll probably both... I think all 3 of them will get injured before the end of this match. Just to ruin the season. Oh, look at this lovely football. Lovely, lovely football. It's like watching Brazil. He's probably offside there. Oh, that was a good save from their keeper. Could Gilks be retrained as a box-to-box midfielder? Potentially, yeah. Oh, Green's going to have to score sooner or later. What's the point in having a 6'5" guy to aim at if he's not going to start scoring his headers? Maybe train them to play on the right. I mean, it's that kind of thinking that leads to managers doing really well at Football Manager. I'll see if any of them got a second foot. Well done. Kiezu. Gilks. Come on, Gilks. Gilksy. No, he's left only. And the other one's not on the bench because there was no point having 2 left backs on the bench. Brogdon's doing all right there at the moment. Oh, Wooster nearly made a very good save. Let's give him half a round of applause. How many seasons did it take Bourne and home? Not this long. This has been the toughest it's ever been to get out of the National League. I know with Nuneaton way back when it took 3 years and that felt like an age. I think that was 3 years to get out of the National League North. And from then on it was okay. But yeah, this is the longest it's ever been to get out of this league. There you go. Warren can make his debut. That'll do for now. 2 substitutions. It's fine. Right. Who's tired? Chang. So Reeve can come on for him. Problem solved. See? We've got strength in depth. The music... Oh, sugar plums. The music is Stream Beats. It's available anywhere. Just Google Stream Beats. You'll find it. Oh, dear. What have I done with a Schalke gilet? It's in my wardrobe. It's a very nice piece of kit. Here you go. Here you go. We'll have a winner. We'll have... Why is Conte not shooting there? I see. That's fine. We were not going to get sacked off the back of one set of drop points. Harrogate, I think, were probably in the National League North last year. I don't remember playing them last season. That was Harrogate, who are... Oh, no, they're just relegated. They were relegated from the Football League. That was a League 2 team from last year we've just nearly beaten. Context. We're going up as champions. Next save, rebuilding Schalke. Maybe. It's on the short list. Right, Brogdon, after playing in that game, is now going to be sent out on loan. It's fine. We need to make squad space. Bye-bye. Off he pops. That's him gone. Does that give us money to go and sign someone? It does. Right. Forget loans. We want players available on a free transfer. You can play right back. You're 34. No, you're 30, but still, you're too old. You're 24. Kessie Lapierre, who's left-footed, but can play right back. That's all we really want. Come on, Kessie. Not a chance you're getting a work permit. No, you're not even going to discuss. Fantastic. Fantastic. Do we want Luther James Oldmanson from Stevenage? We've not got any teenagers. How much is this pensioner going to be? Oh, no. No. Oh, this one can play on the wing as well. This is my kind of fullback. Grimsby and Torquay want him. Right, we're not doing trials anymore. We're just, see, fringe players worry me. We probably do need to trial him. But as soon as we do, someone else is going to make an offer for him. See, that's a fullback. But you need a trial. I don't want to pay him the amount of money he wants. That's ridiculous. What about you? Oh, you can play midfield as well. And you've got one cap for Finland. Okay. But just ask me for less than £1,000 though. I mean, I'm going to give you less than £1,000, so doesn't really matter what you ask me for. That's as much as you're getting. I just feel like I'm not going to put... Oh, for goodness sake. Dante Casanova's on there. And when we know how good he is in the Welsh League a year ago. Oh, dear me. None of these are very good. Trial him as well. We still need too many players. That's the problem. Okay. Let's have a look at these trialists who are coming in. Right, he's not coming in. Fantastic. Can we get Dan McBeam? I would love to get Dan McBeam. I don't know if he's available or if he exists, but I would very much like him. I've asked my director of football for loan suggestions a gazillion times. They're not being very forthcoming with them. I think Linton's going to be our best option. He's just not right. He's not ready now. No one stands out as being much better. Maybe, rather than worrying about silly little things like positions, we'll just sign the best youngsters that are still available fairly cheap in any position to fill the squad out, and players will just play where I tell them. We're going to go full management. See, we need a striker. We're all that careful. Let's try and fill the squad in the positions we need. Yeah, but we need a striker. We'll take Tyler Pasnick. He scored 0 goals last year in 17 starts for Scunthorpe. Will Ridgewell. Let's take these lot on trial. There are slim pickings available still. do a home, develop players. It's all well and good going in with that plan. I'm on board with a developing players plan. Problem is that little thing of we've got to win the league this year. That's where it becomes tricky. Remember Reece Bennett at the start of the window asked for a stupid amount of money? I wonder if he still wants a stupid amount of money. Because we could really use him at centre-back. He does, but I'm now more inclined to just pay it because we need him. Try to avoid it being quite that much, maybe. God. Yeah, I think at this point, we just need a good centre-back, of which he is one. And you could play... This guy could probably play right-back, do you reckon? I reckon we could get a game out of him at right-back. Right, let's try and rush Bennett in before the Bromley game, so we're a bit more secure at the back. Tackling 1 to 3. Kev, you can play right back. I mean, I don't see what tackling's got to do with right back. Right backs are just wingers that start running from a little bit deeper. I don't need them to be doing any defending. I've already got 2 defenders in the team. How many more am I expected to have? Any more than 2 defenders is just a little bit extravagant, really. Play 3 at the back. That involves having an extra defender. Why would I want to go from 2 defenders to 3 defenders? Do I look like a coward to you? Goodness me. Someone will emerge as a right back, I'm sure. See, the game really wants me to play Theodros midfield and Conte further forward, but I'm just going to keep swapping them and doing that. There you go, look. Warren's a right back. I told you, if he turns up at 5'11", telling me he's a centre back, there's only one thing that's going to happen to him. Get on there at right back, young man. I mean, look at that. He's built like a wing back. What more could you want from an attacking wing back? 1 crossing, 3 dribbling, 5 first touch. Love it. He's slow as well. So, you know, he's got a little bit of everything to play wing back for me. He is the dream. Watch him get 3 assists in this game because Football Manager makes no sense. This is going to be one of those times where I'm trying to prove that attributes are for losers. Because he's going to... Watch him be outstanding. And none of us will ever be able to understand why. There he is, look. Look at that lovely piece of defending. Look, he's there again, look. He's just constantly almost tackling that guy. What a player. We've got a right back. He's just injured. It'll be fine. Are you telling me we should have a reserve one somewhere in the squad? I loaned him out to make room for another centre back. What the hell did Gilks just do? You just can't leave him on after that, can you? There's just no way you can leave him on the pitch after that. Oh, I've sent him home as well. I don't believe what I've just seen. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We're in the relegation zone. Oh God. New save incoming. Or we can just carry on in this universe. It'll be fine. Look at that from Greenie. Beautiful. Oh, this isn't going very well, is it? Who let... Well, you... I mean, you lot have to take all the responsibility for this. Because you let me gut that team that got to the playoff final again last year. You let me bin them all off. It is all your fault. See, that's a leader. That's a captain. This is where the promotion starts here. And anyone who wasn't here for that stream, I mean, it's doubly your fault. You should have been here to keep an eye on me. Can't blame me for what goes on when you're not here. How's that my fault? See, I mean, what the hell? I was already up and celebrating. I am going to point my... I can't point my finger. I'll thrash my arms then. What was that? Where's Gilks? Can I still have a go at him? I want to shout at him individually. Can you not... Oh, individuals. Here we go. Gilks. Can I not shout at him now I've taken him off? Just want to punch him in the ear. I did send him home. That's a very good point. But it's an away game. He's just had to go and sit on the bus. That's what you get for 6'5" defender, everybody. I tell you, double figures for goals this season. Look at that. He's headed that so hard, the goalkeeper saved it and it still went in. There you go, look, Warren, superstar wing back. Look at him go. Look at him. I've got to end the stream. Oh, yeah, he got the ball back. He got the ball back. Oh, it's wonderful. Look at this. There you go. Kane knows. Play it out to the left back. No danger can ever come from left back. Kiezu, our club record signing. Showing why. Oh. Good old Lewis Warren. At least we're not losing. We're going to score here, I think. Just got a feeling I can smell a goal in the offing. But Kiezu, all the control you could ever want from a left back. What a man. Shoot! Oh, God, why give it to him? Why have you given it to him? I mean, it made it to Theodros. Why have you given it to him? I mean, he is finding our players again now. Chang's had to come from holding midfield to go out there and do the cross for him. But it's better than being down to 10 men. And that's one thing I can say about Warren at right back. It's better than being down to 10 men. He is a hero. Right, Muller's going to come on. And then... Oh, we've got a lot of tired legs. I've got to take off one of these three. I don't know which one to take off. Theodros, maybe. Preston can come on. Goodrum can go forward. Got to rotate. Got to rotate those three. And constant. Oh, God. Why have we... We've got a 6'5" defender. Why are we doing this? Oh. This is why. Oh, Smith hits the crossbar. Come on. I feel like there's a winner in this for us. Watch Kiezu combust now as well. Right, get it out to Warren, the danger man. They're not expecting anything from him. Look, he's completely unmarked because they don't expect anything from him. Warren flying down the right wing. Now he just needs to deliver the cross for the win. I mean, brilliant. Give it back to Warren. Hey, Warren's got it back again. Warren. And then he just plays it into Muller. It led to a goal. It indirectly led to a goal. Warren is the hero of the piece. Wonderful stuff. That's what I'm talking about. He looks so confused, and his confusion means they don't know how to defend against it because he doesn't know what he's going to do. It's wonderful stuff. This is it's all you need. Give it to Warren. He's unmarked again. They don't know what to do with him. We're going to grab a fourth here. Look, Preston charging through. Nobody's with him. That's probably why. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's not concede here, though. Oh, no. Oh, see, Green. What a man he is. We don't need Reece Bennett. We've got Matthew Green. Stick Warren up front. That would be insane, playing him out of position. He creates double ups in the wide areas because someone has to go out there and help him. But regardless of how the overlap happens, it ends up happening. Oh, brilliant. Look at that. That was a win right there, boys and girls. Kev knows. You got to have a little bit of faith. When you did your Peterborough save in 2015 with the headset and MacBook, did you edit it or just record and upload? I mean, define edit. What? He literally just agreed to it. What? He heard me say we don't need him, which is fair, I suppose. Yeah, I stitched the videos together in the same way I do now. I don't really edit my videos now. That's why they call me One Take Kev. 3,000 YouTube videos in. I don't need edits. I didn't then. I mean, he's not staying here on trial. He thinks he can have free dinners all week when he's not going to sign for us. He can get out of here. No free dinners for him. Will Ridgewell. We're just going to stick with Warren, I think. But we do need another centre-back. He's wanted by Walsall. He's cheap, we'll bring him in. I hate signing fringe players. I'm just not going to do it. I refuse to sign fringe players. We'll make do with this squad. It's fine. Oh, Linton's fit for this game. No more Warren at right back. Did I ever play Premier Manager? I did play Premier Manager. Years ago. I'm in for a centre-back on loan as well, am I? Oh, hang on. Who the hell is this guy? I mean, I guess I'm not going to object to this. I didn't even notice that was my director of football being a rascal. Oh, in fact, the reason I don't know about it is it's only just happened. Yes, please. Can we have 3 of those, Tom? Just get him in quick. That seems perfect. We prefer Warren. Port Vale are one of the best teams in the league. Warren will always be available. Who the hell is this guy? Who the hell are you, Luke Noble? Don't remember him. We'll have him anyway, though. He's free. He's my new centre-back. What do you know? Well, come along. Oh, who else is... Notts County again! I hate them. I really hate Notts County. They literally just watch what I'm doing and then do it and offer more money. Hideous. Right, Linton is fully fit, so I'm playing Linton and I'll have no more of your nonsense. That's interesting that Quick Pick is putting content because Okoronkwo's not fully fit. Okay, Preston in there. Presumably Goodrum's not fully fit. Goodrum also not fully fit. Goodrum's got to at least be on the bench. See, this is the problem we're going to have with these attackers. So, that's your new boy Noble. You don't need two left backs on the bench. Where's Green? Green can come back up onto the bench. I realise Gilks is back in the team. I do think, attacking-wise, we do kind of need him. He is the best I mean, look, he's a 3.5-star winger. Yes, he can't really defend. Yes, he's an absolute nutcase. But he's a potential League One left winger, which makes him a left back in my book. He plays. Warren's not even on the bench, is he? Or is he? No. Just forgotten about him. He had his moment. He created a goal. He'll forever be a hero. Why not play with wingers? Because this system works. It's working for Norwich. And now it's working here. We just won a football match. We need to get two strikers into the team to get the best out of Theodros. Here's the sensible answer. To get the best out of Theodros, we need to play a two-striker system. We've tried 4-4-2, 4-2-4, those kind of things. They don't work. We need a DM. So we need a holding midfielder and we need two strikers. So this is the obvious way to get there. Oh dear. It's still 0-0. It's fine. This is what a clean sheet looks like. Clearly there's going to be a little bit of chaos at the back every now and again this season. We have lost Roberts after all. Oh God. Oh God. See, that's the sort of thing you should all be clipping that can be then used on TikTok when Chris does his TikToks this week. It's coming. To win your freebies. Freebies. Clip. Whack it in Discord in the clips section. If it's used, you go into the draw. The winner gets a copy of FM if you haven't already got one, or an Amazon voucher, or a Steam voucher, or, you know, something in the 30 quid ballpark. I could send you £30 worth of, like, Mars bars if you want. We'll figure it out. I mean, I'm not going to do anything I have to go to the post office for. So if I can't order it off of Amazon and get it delivered to you, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to the post office for anyone. I don't care how much of a TikTok sensation I become. I will not go to the post office. We need new Kev merch. I mean, if anyone wants to design some for me. We do need to have some kind of merch idea this year because I'm not going to be doing replica shirts. I've done replica shirts the last few years. And those of you who've watched my What I Earned in 2021 video will know that That's a 4-figure income stream that's going to be gone this year, so I need to replace it with something. Winners get my Young Bucks figures. I have got some spare Jurassic Express figures.
Just opened FM for the first time in about 7 days. My Gateshead team, who's top of the National League North.
Captain Lewis, thank you very much for the 3 months.
To 17th Alfreton. Not a thing, right?
Oh, see, easy defend him. Have I ever seen my Reddit? I've been told there is one. I don't understand Reddit. I don't look at it. I don't really know how it works. The Streamer Showdown kit. Well, I don't own that. One day you might be able to buy them directly from the Streamer Showdown, but that isn't going to make me any money. Do I think Peterborough can get out of trouble this year? Of course. Not over till the fat lady sings. Oh, what a tackle from Gilks. Proving you all wrong. That man is a defender through and through. That was a tackle right there. We've seen the good and the bad of him playing left back in the last 15 minutes. Do a Peterborough Sports save. It's another thing that's on the shortlist. How can I join Discord? There's a link that one of the mods will probably post now. Would be my best suggestion. Ah! Oh, can we not let that happen? Bruce had it covered. What a man. Top post on the Reddit. Another quiet day here. Well, I don't use Reddit. I don't know why someone created a Reddit. When we looked at it before, isn't it just the same guy typing weird stuff over and over again? He's the only person there who ever posts on it. Because it's just a bit sad. He's just having a conversation with himself about me on the internet. Probably Anna. It might be Anna. Right, come on, boys. We're better than Port Vale, as those match stats indicate. Oh! Right, come on. Let's do a football. We've got our 2 strikers on the bench. Let's get them both on. Right, Theodros has got to come off. We're also going to take off Conte. No, we're not going to put him back because Kane's tired. So he's going to come on there. We've got to balance who's playing well with who's absolutely shattered. Greeny's on for his corners. Now let's offer some encouragement. That was not ideal. What I think makes a great Twitch stream. Fun topics of conversation. And excellent shirts. More! More! Well, that wasn't ideal. That's fine. Port Vale are always there or thereabouts. To be fair, we need to be as well, but we're still bringing in players. We're still doing signings. They're still settling in. It's only the start of August. We're not going to be ready until mid-October. Half the season will be done by then, but that's fine. Who's this guy? He looks excellent. Sigurdur Andri Stephenson. Never played a game of football in his life. I want him. Emergency backup. But I've been told to sign him whatever the price. Forget emergency backup. Yikes. Okay. Can't sign him. What is going on here? because we're actually going to be paying 100% of this guy's wages if we get him. Well, that's crazy talk. We do kind of need him. Didn't I do a LOLLUJO FC kit a few years ago? We did, but that's because we did a save as LOLLUJO FC. And it was a horrible kit. I wouldn't want to do that again now. It was horrible. I mean, we'll do something later in the year. There's no rush to do that. The rush to do that is in the summer when no one's watching the YouTube videos anymore. And ad rates drop through the floor because we're in the middle of a recession. That's when you'll see merch come out. Oh. It'll be like 3 weeks before I have to pay my July tax. I'll just come up with a really good idea. And it won't be related to anything else. It'll just be, I just felt like now was a good time for some merch. I mean, this is probably merch right here. There you go. There's a home mug. Someone just mentioned the home mug. Wouldn't it be better to capitalize on the high viewership? Yeah, but I don't have time at the moment. In the summer, I won't be streaming as often because no one will be watching. At the moment, I'm spending all of my time creating content. I don't have any merch yet. That is shocking, Chris. We'll stage a massive falling out between me and editor Chris, where he still ends up editing all the videos, but we're at war with each other and get you all to buy Team Kev or Team Chris shirts. There you go. That's, yeah. You've got the LOLLUJO Civil War coming up later this year. I hope you're ready. Where's Warren? There he is. Get him on the bench. Chris has already won that. Well, you have to put your money where your mouth is. There's no use just voting. You got to buy the shirt to prove it. Right, we've got to win this one. I'm going to get sacked. Not immediately, but eventually. Newport are top of the league as well, which is not ideal. It'll make me look like the bad guy. How can I look like a bad guy in a Muppets Hawaiian shirt? No one's going to believe I've got an evil bone in my body. I'm just lovable. Look at me. Look at me. Look how lovable I am. Wooster's looking less than convincing in goal. Well, ultimately, we're stuck with him because we've got no money. So learn to love him is my recommendation there. Just learn to love him. That's our management style this season. We are going to learn to love all of these players. Anna's just sent me a text saying, have you seen what McDonald's have done? I need more information. What have McDonald's done? She sent a screenshot. It's with love and deep respect for one another that we announce that we're parting ways with breakfast bagels and breakfast wraps. Who cares, Anna? No one eats. They're not getting rid of the muffins. It's fine. I hope. Next paragraph. Despite speculation and following a trial separation period, breakfast bagels and breakfast wraps will not be returning to the menu. We adore each other deeply, but our love for the iconic McMuffin is simply too hard to ignore. That's fine. They're still doing muffins. It's fine. They're still doing the one good thing on the menu. What they should do on that announcement is just announce that they're going to be doing McMuffins all day, like they do in France. Because that's all I want. When I go to McDonald's, whatever time of day it is, what I actually want is a McMuffin. Because that's the best thing on the menu. It's better than any burger that they do. McMuffin 24/7. We have all-day McMuffins in Canada, if that helps. I mean, I don't know why we don't do it here. But if I go to McDonald's any time of the day that's not breakfast time, I'm just disappointed. because I've got to have some rotten rubbish off their menu. And I could have a McMuffin if I'd been there earlier. I feel like a McMuffin is the healthiest thing on the McDonald's menu. I mean, they theoretically do salads, don't they? Kay's been sent off here. That's not part of the plan, is it? I'm getting sacked. I'm getting sacked. Well, we've got 3 centre-backs on. The sensible thing to do here is have no width at all. No, I can't bring myself to do that. We've got to take off an attacking player. We're going to take off Conte. Bring on Gilks. And do that. I was so tempted to go to a back 3, but considering the only width at all comes from the wing backs. Got banned from Ben's chat for calling him a rat. I'm not surprised. Call me a rat, you get banned here as well. What? I mean, what a weird thing to say. Imagine if that exchange had taken place in person rather than through a Twitch chat where you're protected by anonymity. If you just walked up to someone in the street and said, you're a rat, do you think they're going to carry on listening to anything you got to say and having a conversation with you? Oh, sometimes you lot are such morons. Oh, my word. I'm trying to. There we go. Actually, I want to do this anyway. We're going a bit more attacking. Oh! We did a football goal! We go back to positive now. First time here, been the YouTube sub for quite a few years. Love your work. Welcome along. We have a lot of fun here. You've come in just in time. I'm going to tell you all about my butthole soon. Have we made substitutions in this game? Yeah, we have. It's fine. Not the butthole story again. You've never had it. This is... Oh, unless you've listened to the podcast, I suppose. If you've listened to the podcast, you've had the butthole story. It won't be in that much depth. If you want the full story is a podcast exclusive. Am I winning the showdown this weekend? The big question is, am I in the showdown this weekend? Oh dear. This is fine. This is all fine. Oh. See, look, my director of football is making offers for players. It's fine. We've got players coming in. Biggest question is the showdown is definitely happening this weekend. If you want to know who's in it, you need to follow. I think it's the FM Showdown on Twitter. It's something on those lines. You need to follow the showdown on Twitter. Announcements of who is in it are taking place today, I think. I don't know what time, but based on how they usually do things, it'll probably be around tea time. That's normally how they roll. frankly, they'd be mad to do it in the middle of the afternoon when everyone's at work. Which real-life manager would I want to have a network game with? None. Because they'd be rubbish and it'd be really annoying having to explain the game to them. Ugh. If you were in the show long, how long will you wait to draft 4 nows? Again, do we? They've also not announced what flavour of Showdown it is, have they? 4 hours might not be in the draft pool. I would assume they're going to do something fruity with the draft pool. Because you can now on FM22. If it's just a straight up Premier League draft, it's a bit boring, isn't it? I mean, to be fair, it is the first draft of the year as well, so they might do that. Because it's a bit boring, but also pretty mainstream for the first one of the year, so it makes sense. I mean, believe it or not, I'm cluing you in a little bit here. I'm not privy to any of these discussions, so I have no idea about any of it. I just turn up and win the thing. And they love me for it. Right, we're going to win this football match. It's going to be fine. Shrewsbury have just been relegated, so it's going to be double fine. Right, come on. Football, 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 football. We've only won with Warren in the team this year, but I'm not going to let that be a stat that we acknowledge. Oh, is he going to end up being the saviour? I had to dip from eating. How did the transfers go? They are still ongoing. We have a squad of about 9 players and they're all rubbish. I think I'm getting sacked this season. Unless I can somehow convince the board that after, 8 or 9 years or whatever it's been at the club now, transforming this football club, they should keep me on. I am the man for the long-term future. I should be unsackable at Leamington. Oh. Do I feel FM22 is harder at this level? Definitely. Much harder. Especially if you play non-need to legend rules. Oh, God. Oh. Wow. Well. Maybe the diamond isn't very good. The only problem is we don't have any wide players, so we don't really have the option to stop playing it. It's fine. We'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Beautiful piece of central defending there from Warren. See, he can play centre-back as well as wing-back. Where did all the wide players go? I released them. We had this grand plan at the start of the summer to release everybody and just build a better team. The only problem is it hasn't really worked out that way. I suspect, and I don't know this for certain, I suspect Football Manager still suffers from... What the hell just happened? Still suffers from the issue that it had last year, where I don't think you get enough new gens come through. In fact, I'm going to check now. Because there was there was just no good players coming up this summer. See how many youngsters were released from the Premier League clubs. Youth departures. Okay. Well, that puts me in my place, doesn't it? That's plenty. Then our scouts are just dross. I've never had a summer like it for such a poor quality of player appearing. I should remove the short corner routine. I explained in a YouTube video why I don't. I don't know if that one's come out yet. But the reason I don't is because corners in general are so overpowered. So I leave that one in because it's so pathetic. The saviour! Oh, I love that man. Cult hero Warren. Lovely stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Anna's telling me to stop shouting. She's never heard of Lewis Warren, no, has she? It's easy to say when you don't know who he is. It's so loud, she says, with a washing machine on running next to me. That's loud too. Oh, get out. Oh, she's still typing things. I've heard of Warren. I can hear you. You can't hear anything. Oh, this isn't going very well. I can't remember what I was saying before Warren ruined it for everyone by scoring. I was in the middle of a sentence and now you'll never know what I was going to say. Linton's injured. You know what that means? Back in his natural habitat. Flying wingback Lewis Warren. Right, more. We've had a really tough start to the season. We've played both of the relegated teams in our first 5 games, and Port Vale, and the other team that were top of the league at the time, Newport, I think it was. We've played 4 of the best teams in the league early on, before we finished building our squad. I don't think it's all doom and gloom just yet. I just need the board to trust me. Oh yeah, about the short corners. Yeah, I leave them on because they're rubbish, so it balances out the fact that the others are so overpowered. It's another deliberate making things harder for myself ploy. If something feels too overpowered, we balance it. So yeah, I leave them on because they're rubbish. That's why they're not on in the network game. Because I don't want to balance things in the network game. Just leave them on mixed. No, because I don't want to leave them on mixed. When we're aiming at the near post, I want my tallest player there. When we're aiming at the far post, I want my tallest player there. I want to have players who are good at corners, scoring from corners, but I don't want it to happen as often as it does. So by doing this, I think it balances it nicely. This is a better solution than leaving it unmixed. Plus, it's fun seeing all the different ways I can mess up a short corner. It's amusing to me. Oh dear. Gilks is injured. Linton's injured. That's both our fullbacks injured. At least we've got an easy game against Boston now. Short corners in the stream of Showdown? Absolutely not. I'm not a pervert like Clates. Ian Sherwood. Available for loan, is he? No wage contribution. Yeah, we'll have one of them then, please. Hold a team meeting to lift everyone's spirits. You're rubbish. They're offended. What are you talking about? We're going the wrong way. Did I not just say sort it out? What did I click? Oh dear. What did I say? If I get sacked, it means I can go and rest my bum hole, which will be nice. Oh, no. Yeah, so the butthole, anyway. Just quickly, I'm not going to go into loads of detail. I have something called an anal fissure, which basically means I've torn myself a new bum hole. I have a little tear in my sphincter area, and it really hurts to sit down. And that's it. That's all the information you need. But I now have some special cream and some special tablets, so it's not too bad. But that's why I had to cancel the network game last week. It had been getting more and more sore over the course of the week, and Thursday it was just unbearable. I couldn't sit down, so I went into the doctors. They've given me this really magic cream that does wonders, and I've got myself a special cushion, and between the two of them I am okay now. But apparently it's going to take about 8 weeks to heal, so there's going to be times when it's a little bit... There'll be times potentially where streams gets cancelled at short notice, because if it feels like, I mean, without getting too graphic, if I have a challenging poo at 12:30, I ain't streaming at 1 o'clock, because you don't need to see me cry like a little girl for the entirety of a stream, which is what will happen. Do I have piles? I do not have piles. No, I thought I had piles. It turns out I do not. But yeah, these things just happen apparently. I was given a lecture about eating more fibre, so I immediately ordered a load of Weetabix and a load of shredded wheat and a load of fruit, and it'll be fine long term. It'll be fine. Right, we've got a new player, Ian Sherwood. These things just happen. These things do just happen. Apparently as well, they tend to happen to people in the 15 to 40 age range. So if anything, I'm quite happy that it proves I'm still a young man. 6 months time, I'll be 40, and then it would be unusual for me to get one. So clearly, even if my face looks old, my sphincter is still young. This guy's good, look. Coventry have sorted us out with a good midfield player. The recovery is on. Weetabix, butter and marmalade. Yeah, absolutely. Love a bit of Weetabix and marmalade. Right. You know what? I'm going to play Theodros in midfield, because Quick Pick has been telling me to do it all along and I've been ignoring it and we've been doing rubbish. Perhaps Conte's the answer up front. So we're going to go with it and we're going to see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? That's the most positive spin I've heard for tearing yourself a new butthole. Absolutely. Describe yourself. Kev, I have the sphincter of a young man. Yeah. But yeah, the conversation I had with the three wise men in the network game chat on Discord was interesting on Thursday. Hold on, let's see how did I open this? Yeah, gentlemen, I might not be able to take part tonight without getting too graphic. I've been having problems with my butthole. I currently can't sit in a chair. Jack was an immediate, this is quite graphic enough. Ben also said that's graphic enough. I then, when I got back from the doctors, told them I had a special cream. I actually put, I have a special cream, applying it now with my other hand. Which made Jack not want to finish his creamy Thai green curry veg pot that he was eating. Jack resigned from his meal. He absolutely did. But yeah, that's where I was Thursday and Friday. But this cushion I've got is brilliant. It's advertised as you should be able to sit on it. It's not clear whether you put the egg on the cushion and then sit directly on the egg, or if you put, I assume you put the egg under the cushion on top, and then sit on it. And apparently this cushion's so magical that the egg won't crack. Anna will not let me test it. Every time I try and sneak into the kitchen to grab an egg, she's on me. What are you doing? You better not be getting an egg. She knows I really want to try sitting on an egg. But it is a great cushion. She's not in all the time though, is she? She's in a lot of the time. Plus, I need her to be here to clean it up in case it goes wrong. I have no idea how to get egg out of a cushion. Yeah, the network game will be back this Thursday. Not sure exactly what time yet. Probably 7-ish. Unless someone else tears their butthole. I have got a donut cushion. This made it worse. This is good for piles, because with piles, you obviously have your piles dangling in the middle and it doesn't put pressure on them and squash them. But if you think about it, with a cushion like this, if you have an open wound and you try and sit on this, all this is doing is separating things. This felt like I was sitting on glass and was constantly being stretched. Conte's just scored a wonder goal. Edit that, Chris. Edit that. Ha! I'm interested in the doctor's examination determining the bum issue. You sound like you've listened to the podcast where I explained the conversation with the doctor in great length. When she was poking around in there to see if I had a fissure, the first thing she said afterwards was, "Oh, that's a big one." That's never what you want to hear when she's got her hand in your bumhole. Can I point to the donut cushion? I can. If anyone wants to buy a slightly used donut cushion, if anyone wants a slightly used hemorrhoid pillow, this is this month's price for the clips. This was about a £30 value. This is this month's prize. If you submit a clip and we use it, you have the chance to win a slightly used hemorrhoid cushion. I've had a scope up there. I have. No clips will be submitted this month. If you've already submitted a clip, you are contractually obligated to take the cushion if you win. We'll find you. Oh, Theodros is in, bursting through from midfield. Give it to Ben to show how many showdowns he's won. I love it. Put that behind. No, this isn't a hemorrhoid pillow, Ben. This is to commemorate how many showdowns you've won. See this? Someone should be screenshotting this to send it to Ben. How many showdowns have you won? I wonder if they do these shaped like a 7. Da, 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 da. Hello. Oh, a package, yes please.
More.
This was probably bum paraphernalia. Oh no, that's that fire stick you said Amy wanted.
No, I meant you to find one.
Yeah, I found one on Amazon. Much easier than looking in a cupboard. That's for Amy. No, that wasn't me. Yeah, I was telling them how you won't let me have an egg.
Because, Kevin, you would just leave it there. You'll crack it.
But you said it won't crack.
It shouldn't do, but you have a very big posterior.
That's rude.
You do. You're just a large man.
I see. mean.
Oh no, we worked out.
I could try sitting on the cactus.
We worked out. Say it takes 4 days to go through your body.
We don't need to talk about the laxatives. They don't need to hear about that. I've tried to keep it relatively clean on here. If people want the gory details, they can listen to the podcast. It's basically podcast advertising. If you want to know more about my bumhole, Mature Gamer Podcast, available on Spotify and anywhere else podcasts are available from. Warren's coming on.
I know, because I can hear you.
Generally going to sub to the podcast now. See, it worked. Tell Sheepdog that I finally figured out how to get people listening to the podcast after all these years. We just needed more of my disgusting stories. The first 20 minutes or so of this week's hour-long gaming podcast is me talking about my bumhole.
Don't know about your kidney.
Oh, they've heard the kidney stone story before. It's known as the exploding penis story. They know all about the exploding penis story. Okaronkwo! What? Ah! He scored.
I'll unplug it.
You don't know where the plug is. Ah! No! Goodness me. Do you like my shirt? She won't let me get the matching shorts, flip-flops and bag that you can get all in the same material. Yeah, it's fine. I've just got big biceps. We're winning a football match. No, Notts County is scum. Oh! He nearly did a football!
Why are you so loud?
Because I'm giddy. I didn't get to stream towards the back end of last week because I ruined my bumhole.
You ruined your back end.
I did.
Apparently, I don't sympathise.
She doesn't sympathise with me at all.
I went, oh dear. What else am I supposed to say?
I come home and said, I'm bleeding from my bumhole. My sphincter is in spasm. She's like, oh, well. What are you going to do?
What do you want me to... I told you to go and put a cream on.
The worst thing is the special cream they've given me gives me headaches. But the headache is better than the bum ache. It does give a whole new meaning to Backdoor Kev, doesn't it? I won't be able to use that video title for 8 weeks. Ah, Wooster's not very good. Where's Frenchie? Someone fetch me Frenchie. Should we try and bring Frenchie back in? Yeah, ultimately, after all of that, at least I didn't resign. Oh, look at us. We're good at footballing. Check Twitter. There's a clip there. I tagged you in it. Stick clips on Discord. That's the place for clips. There's not a chance they're going to get used if they're on Twitter. Because there's no way I'll ever see them. We're now not winning anymore. Ah, dear. It's one of those seasons. Look, he's hurt himself. He's hurt himself. Oh, he's hurt himself. Oh, get up. We're trying to score a goal. Oh, look, he's really poorly. Oh, no. Oh, look, now he's fine. Not even anywhere near the incident. Ridiculous. Just wasting time. What have I just seen? I mean, I can only assume that was Football Manager giving the ball back to the opposition because they kicked the ball out of play when the player was injured. I've never seen that in FM before. And why would it show it as a highlight? Well, it's fine. We'll be fine. We're going to start charging up the table any time now. Do a football. Come on! Come on! Come on! I wish the games didn't happen so fast at the start of the season. We need a little bit of time between them to bring some players in. This is ridiculous. When does the streamer showdown start? Wednesday. All the details will be on the streamer showdown Twitter. Keep an eye on that. Including, it will be announced who is going to be in it. Hello? Hello? What? Oh, I've got my swords.
No, I found the other fire up.
Good.
It's in the front room.
Oh, do you want a sword fight? No, why'd you hold it like a madman? That's to protect you. You don't hold that bit. Not my butthole! Oh.
This one will probably help you got hold.
Ah! There we go. I think we'll agree I won that fight. See, I got her in the throat. I'd have won that if they were real swords. She'd have no head left. Right. We're going to win this one. I've decided. The other ones, we were just letting the other teams win. But now I'm serious. We are going to win a football match. It is time. Our time has come. Our time is now. Are you here again? Hello?
Because I don't have the ring outside. I can't see outside.
Right.
So if you hear the bell, beep, let me know.
You'll hear it.
But I'm on the way.
Yeah, but you'll still hear it because you always hear it. You
Yeah,
don't.
because I have the
When it
bell on.
beeps, but you don't sit there and look on your phones.
Yes, I do.
You're insane. Put the thing back out. It'll be charged now. Goodness me. Right, we're going to do a football here. Leamington versus Torquay. You can hear her yelling, Torquay! Don't think it is, Anna. It's clearly spelled Torquay. That wasn't a loo roll. That was a roll of bin bags. White recycling bin bags, specifically. I think she's on the hunt for Coke cans, which are no longer anything to do with me because I don't drink Coke anymore. I am Mr. Water. Yeah, that shirt behind me is a home shirt from last year. The home shirt, specifically. With a very stylish sponsor on it, if I do say so myself. You can't really make out because of the bokeh on the camera. But it says LOLLUJO. That's me. That's my name. Why no more Coke? Because I've had to cut down on my caffeine so my heart doesn't explode. We are very close to getting sacked. This isn't good. We'll check the club vision after this game. Right, come on. Come on. Come on. Football now. Do a football now. Have I ever explained where my name came from? Yeah, loads of times. I think we're one signing away from the Champions League. Probably. Oh, look at that! Here, we're going to do a football. We're going to do a football. We should have a clip to the story about my name. No, because then people would find out. I like the fact that only a few of you know, and those of you who want to find out have to really, really hunt for it. Same reason I don't tell people why short stay is called short stay. Why was that player just showed a red card? Torquay just had a player sent off, and I have no idea why. Nothing seemed to happen, but they got a red card anyway. Between exploding penis, exploding bum hole, and exploding heart, I'm pretty explosive. My bum didn't explode. As I did explain on the podcast, this is the last bit, and then we'll stop talking about my bum. because I've got 2 different types of cream and a laxative to soften my poo. I know Gilks is injured, but you know what we're gonna do. We could do this, I suppose. So one of the creams relaxes my sphincter, a side effect of which Muller's getting sent off. A side effect of which is that I can't really stop myself farting. So I'm farting a lot and can't do anything about it. One of the other creams is an anaesthetic, so it doesn't hurt when I'm having a poo and basically re-tearing my bum hole. And as mentioned, I am taking a laxative. The 3 of those things combined mean that when I was lying in bed the other night and completely beyond my control, I let out an enormous fart. I had absolutely no idea whether I'd just showered us in poo because I couldn't feel anything either. That was nice. Luckily, I hadn't showered us in poo. Right, we've made all the substitutions now. I don't know why we've done it all that early. Why is Kane playing up front? What the hell has happened here? Where's Theodros? The substitutions haven't happened. That's why. What is going on? We'll just do that for now. Adult nappies. It hasn't come to that yet. But I think if I do have an incident. Why is Gilk still on? If I have an incident, we might have to look into it. I'd already taken Gilks off. The game's broken. Look at that. A defender running out of defence with it. Gilks is still on, still injured. Yeah, Warren is now on. I'm so confused. Gudrum! Anna will be back in a minute. She's also left Dave's bed, blocking the light behind us. So we don't have my sexy RGB lighting display. Now you know it's a Twitch stream again. We've got the nice pink light illuminating the NordVPN logo, so you know to use NordVPN for all your VPN needs. Leave that in, Chris. Leave that in. Right, let's do another football. If we concede late goals again, we might have to look into not playing so high tempo. Because we keep going ahead in games and then keep conceding late. And it's cost us probably 6 points already this season. And it's about to cost us another 2. I mean, it's not that late, is it, in the 70th minute? But the amount of times we've gone ahead but still not won the game is infuriating. Encourage! Right, here we go. The breakaway winner. Lump it forward. Lump it. Theodros is in. Surely Theodros rounds the keeper, but the defender is there to push it wide. Very upsetting. How was that not a corner? Look at these match stats. There's only one winner here, and somehow it's not us, and I don't understand. I don't understand how we can do that and not be winning the football match. Where's Ben Andrucci? Hello again, Anna. What have you got here? What is that? No, what is that? That's, have you sneezed?
It's
That's horrible. Where have you got slime from?
The stocking.
Not from my stocking, I hope. In fact, if you're doing stockings, you could bring mine in. I still haven't showed everyone what I got in my stocking. Got some good stuff. Oh, dear me. That was really cold slime. There are still players coming in, aren't there? So we didn't get the right back, but this is a different right back now. Okay. Oh, yeah, we can terminate the loan. We don't need this guy anymore. We brought him in when we were going to play with wingers, so let's terminate his loan. Because that then gives us some money to bring in somebody else. Excellent. Am I favoured personnel at Leamington? I should be. Yeah, I'm favoured personnel. If we look on the club vision... Yeah. We haven't forgotten about the successes of last season. They still play a small part in reviewing your current performance. Good. Good, 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 good. It'll be fine. It will all be fine. So when do I give up Leamington's a bad job and leave? Never. I stay until they sack me. I am no quitter. We will get promoted this season. I am 100% confident we're getting promoted this season. Sean Evans. Isn't he the guy off of that chicken wing eating show that I can't remember the name of? Hot Ones. I didn't realise he played football. What happens on Twitch if I get sacked? Then we start a new save, probably. Or find a new job. We'll decide what we want to do at the time. Probably, we're so deep into this one, we probably start a new save. See, that's how good we are. Our two wing-backs are both full internationals. That's how good we are. Full international wing-backs. Does that mean they're both going to be unavailable for the same game? Oh, it goes from bad to worse. Right. Where's that guy we've got on loan from Coventry? Shattered still. How is he always tired? He's only played once since he's been here. Right, here we go then. Here we go. Come on, impress me. A sacking if I get promoted but not via first place would be harsh. That would be amazing. I'd kind of like that to happen just because of how clickbaity it would be. I got promoted and they sacked me anyway. Getting sacked the night before the playoff final at Wembley. Because they know what's going to happen anyway. The clickbait would be incredible. Is he playing for the under-23s? I think he probably is. I think what's happening is he's getting match fit. The lad from Coventry. Which is why he's not fit because he's playing for the under-23s to get match fit. And then once he's match fit, we'll have him in the first team. Have I ever done a save where the goal is to win every Continental Cup? No, because they're really boring. Once you win the first one, the other ones are just easy. Because the game's all about reputation. So as soon as you've won one Continental Cup, it's pretty much impossible to fail at winning the others. It just takes time. So it's both boring, predictable, and time-consuming. Doesn't make for good content. Right, come on. Happened in Scotland with Hibs. Nice. So there is precedent for it. Well, really looking forward to that. I don't know why they've decided this happens to be the year when we have to go up as champions. When they've been so happy for so long for me to just mooch around in this league. just decided arbitrarily this was going to be the year. As I was deciding this was the year I was going to do a rebuild, which ultimately will leave the club in a better position. This is now a squad built around being full-time professionals. And in 2 years' time, we'll be in a much stronger position than we would have been had we not gone professional and done the rebuild. But it might be a different manager benefiting from that because they'll bin me off. Very sad. Oh, Okoronkwo's in. And he scores. Round of applause for him. That is a tidy little finish. Doesn't that sound like all the transfer windows in this series that have failed? I don't think I've had a transfer window that's failed. All our transfer windows have been excellent. Because remember, we've been making constant improvement. This is a little old part-time club with no ground that are on the verge of the Football League. We're massively overachieving even now. Okoronkwo's in again and he scores again. I tell you what, if we get him firing, we'll be fine. I would like to clarify, I don't have anal fissures. I have one singular anal fissure. I think that's important that we all know. There's only one. Apparently it looks like a paper cut. See, look, we're suddenly playing good football. We'll probably still throw this lead away because it's been the theme of the season so far. Which is apparently enough to get me sacked, as we saw at Schalke. I was in the lead in that final game until the 90th minute and still got sacked. Bomb-proof crayon, thank you very much for the sub. Come on, let's have an Okoronkwo hat-trick. Or at least not concede a goal here. Didn't we have that Soji guy on loan at some point? Paper cut on your bum, that hurts to think about. Yeah, it's not even the cut that hurts most of the time. It's the fact that it causes your sphincter to spasm. Or my sphincter to spasm specifically. What did Zealand say about my bum in the Discord? He thinks it's cute. Oh, what? Specifically now? Recently, I'm not sure. I don't remember. Something American, probably. You know what he's like. Who was that? Has he won a penalty? Some guy just fell over, nowhere near the ball, and has won a penalty for it. And we're 3-1 up. Beautiful. I will take that very much, please and thank you. 2-0 lead, then concede. Park the bus. Only if you're a massive coward. Which I am not. Would a coward wear this shirt? Of course they wouldn't. Right. Redfern probably needs to leave. We don't have room for players who don't play in the right positions. Get Green on as well. Triple substitution. Oh! Lower the tempo in 3-0. I mean, it's not come up yet. We've never been 3-0 up. Plus, lowering the tempo feels like the work of a coward. There should be replays of penalty incidents, I agree. Add that to my list of things when people say, Kev, what do you want in FM23? What a goal from Redfern. We're not selling anybody. He's our new Mazzala. Yeah, when people ask what I want in FM23, I want replays of penalty incidents. Lovely stuff. I'll try and sign a goal. We've got one. We've got Wooster. We signed the best goalkeeper we could find in the summer. He's not in the team because he's not as good as Wooster. Like I say, it's just been a really difficult summer. We're in that difficult position where any player that is better than what we've already got is either too expensive, they want like 2 or 3 grand a week, or they immediately get snapped up by teams who can give them more, even if they initially agree terms with us. We must have had 20 players over the course of the summer agree terms with us but sign for somebody else because they could offer them more money. So we're just, it's that difficult stage you get to when you're doing a road to glory, where we're still too small to attract players who will make us better. So all we can do is keep bringing in players who are no better than what we've already got, really, because it's all we can afford. And you're just hoping for a little bit of luck with a youngster like Roberts, who was great for a couple of years, but we didn't capitalise on having him. Or a youngster like Theodros, who's probably nearly 30 now. Or you hope to have a little bit of luck with some loans. But by and large, most players that come in are going to be no better than what you've already got. You're just hoping you get one with a lot of potential who gets better. That's why it's better to focus on the younger players, because then at least you're rolling the dice. If they're 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, they might become a 4-star player, which will then be better than what you've already got. There you go. Lecture complete. We won a football match. Lovely work from Okoronkwo. We have a striker who's scoring goals. What a wonderful thing. It's still not even September. All right. Beautiful. I mean, there's no space between these games, is there? I know I get surprised about it every year, but... Ah! Why did I pat him on the shoulder? That's not what I was trying to do. Now he thinks I'm a pervert. I went to see the boss about my training and he started touching me. I'm sorry, Tyler. I didn't mean to touch you. Please don't leave. I'm not a pervert. I'll stop doing short corners if it convinces you I'm not a pervert. We've turned the atmosphere around with a victory. Who needs team meetings? We're back up to a very good club atmosphere, even though I just tried to touch one of the players. So we're doing all right. Muller's going to be banned for even longer. Conte's off to play international football as well. Hopefully that's now enough to get that game postponed so we don't have to play without our internationals. Our squad's too small to be able to cope with players on international duty. They should be that way around. Sherwood's actually fit to play finally, which is nice. Theodros is not, though. Warren's back in. Beautiful stuff. Get the goalkeeper off the bench. Do you think I'm some kind of coward? We don't have much on the Goodrum, I guess. A tired Goodrum can come up onto the bench. And here we go against Barnet. Wah! Got a real-life Peterborough question for you. Bournemouth have apparently made 2 bids for Sriki Dembele as he's in the last 6 months of his contract. How key is he to Posh? Would it be even worth them selling? He's our only good player. If we sell him, we're guaranteed to get relegated. If we keep him, we're probably getting relegated anyway. But if we sell him, there's not a chance we can replace him. Genuinely wouldn't accept less than like 10 million for him at this point, even though he's got 6 months of his contract left. It would be better for him to go on a free and give us a chance to stay up. That being said, if we keep losing games, we might just decide before the end of the month, yeah, we're probably down anyway. We may as well cash in for a couple of million. Every game I've said, well, not every game, certainly for the first 15 games or so this season, he was the best player on the pitch every time he played for either team. He's not, I mean, I think he's struggling a little bit recently. That's a lovely penalty. He is struggling a little bit recently. Have a look at Ben's reply to the tweet I tagged you in. As he's saying, how much respect do you have for fellow creators? What? What have you done? I now need to try and find out what's gone on Twitter. Can't even see these tweets. I can't see anything. There's no sign of anything like this going on my Twitter. I don't think I'm copied into it. How much respect does Kev have for his fellow creators? Yeah, I mean, that is fair. As I always say, respect where it's due. Beautiful. And we just scored a goal while all that was going on as well. Thoughts on Joel Randall? As an extra fan, was gutted to see him go. Even more gutted he hasn't played much for Peterborough. I mean, he's obviously not good enough yet. He might be eventually. Imagine thinking it says for instead of from. That's cute. I mean, what? Where's he come from? What's he actually written? Have from his fellow creators. I don't have any fellow creators. There's no one else on my level. Dun, 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 dun. See, he's confirmed it. No one on my level. He knows. He knows what a wonderful human I am. We're winning football matches again, boys and girls. What a time to be alive. Bum, 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 bum. When you're in touching distance of my level, you let me know. I don't even know what that means. Is that when applying cream? I don't have to apply my cream until 7 p.m. tonight. We're good. He wants me to touch him. I could give him the old Tyler Goodrum shoulder squeeze, which seems to have turned the entire team around. Do you want Goodrumming? 7 p.m. live on Twitch. I will probably not apply my cream while streaming at any point. Probably. Unless we get to 1,000 subs. Is that goal disallowed? Oh, I see. Do I keep saying bum? What? No. No. Beat Benji in an arm wrestling match. But he's so far away. How would we arm wrestle over the internet? He lives out in the sea or somewhere near the sea. I forget which. He lives on a boat. Is that right? I can't go all the way out there. I live in the middle. We don't have water around here. Right. See, Linton's playing very well. But it's tiring. You know what that means. The greatest right wing back in history. A bum cream sponsored stream. I would be up for that. If there are any bum cream companies who want to sponsor the stream, my email address is in my Twitter and Instagram bios. Feel free to make me an offer. Is this 2 wins in a row or 3 wins in a row? I don't remember. We help you cream yourself. How has he got past Warren there? I don't really understand. As long as we hold on. Hold on. We did hold on. Beautiful work. So I think if we finish in the playoffs again, I'm not going to get sacked. That's my current working theory because of my long association with the club. We are in the bottom half of the table. Just got to keep winning. It'll be fine. Potential issue with Theodros. Anna's here! Yeah.
Oh, they're the same?
No.
Kevin.
I don't think so. I haven't checked. I hope not. If they are, I'll solve that problem. Don't worry. I've got to give Amari Theodros a new contract. How much shall we give him? How much would you want a week if you were playing for Leamington in the National League?
$1 million.
I don't think he's earning £250 a week at the moment. We've had him since he was 16. He's now 22. He needs to show a little bit of loyalty. See how much he's actually asking for, shall we? See, he's asking for £1,200 a week, which seems really unreasonable.
Just given. Very good.
Yeah, he's probably our best player. But he's not having a promotion pay rise. Let's try and take him down to like that. There you go. Massive pay rise for him. He can buy himself loads of new shoes with that. Have you got the radio on really loud, or is that coming from outside? That's the TV. Should never have got this guy a soundbar. Do, 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 do. Right. Curtis Kotzlier. The problem is, of course, now he's taking that new contract. Dave, out. No, 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 no.
Oh,
Out you go. I need to tidy up. You're going to mess up my wrestlers. That's any spending money that we generated by cancelling that loan has now been given to Theodros. So we now can't bring in another player, which is a problem. But at least we tie Theodros down to another 3 years. So he'll be here long after I'm gone. See, they're still disappointed. But only orange disappointed now. They were red disappointed before. So that's a good thing. It's fine. We'll be fine. Srini, thank you very much for the 7 months. Is Dave mashing all my stuff behind me? Please stop him. Beat him up. Box his ears.
You know, next year, when you went, I want one of them, I'm never going to buy you anything again. You just on the floor.
What?
Broken.
What?
The vending machine.
Vending machine's here. I was playing with it.
Where?
Yeah.
There's a box on the floor there.
So I'm finished with it. He is messing up my stuff. Get him out of here.
Look, that was me.
Well, you stop messing up my stuff then.
In the ball. Where the
We've signed a right back, Magnar Njos. What a name. Oh, Magnar.
Come on, Dave.
Are we paying him £750 a week? No, we're not. That's all right then. Oh. Welcome, Magnar. What soundbar did we get? The one that Amazon said was frequently bought with it. So it's a Philips one. Just like the Philips telly. I don't know what it's... I am paying him. What, he said I wasn't paying him. What? Hang on. Oh, I am paying him. I am paying him. Well, that's less attractive. Right, here we go. Swap those two round. Another win incoming. We're in form now. There's no stopping us. The momentum is rolling. There is absolutely no stopping us from here on in. Champions, here we come. Magnar! Number 18, Magnar. I have got 2 of the same sets of wrestlers. I accidentally ordered 2 sets again. Just don't tell Anna. I have a set of 6 wrestlers, and then the exact same set of 6 wrestlers in a separate box. She's going to kill me. It's the second time I've done this. When's the next network game? Thursday. And it's going to be a delight. On that note, there is not going to be a stream tomorrow. Because I've got to take Anna to an appointment tomorrow afternoon. So no stream tomorrow, but we will be back on Wednesday. One to play with and one for collecting. I've said that to her before. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like that system. There are now three of the sets of the AEW figures. I've got 2 of, though. So for a giveaway, it'll happen at some point. Yeah, I'll give them to future me after I break the first set. I was heartbroken as a kid when I broke my my Raphael figure from the Turtles. Because we were just... I mean, as you're doing in the playground at school, we just thought, let's see who could throw their turtle figure the highest. I threw mine really high, but when he landed on the playground, his arm snapped off. And then I had a one-armed turtle. No one wants a one-armed turtle. Who did I get? It's the latest series of whatever they are. I opened it up and I noticed the best friends are in there. So I haven't looked at what's in the full set yet. I don't remember, but it's definitely got Chucky T and Trent. I imagine there'll be yet another Orange Cassidy in there. Probably a Chris Statlander. I think I've already got a Chris Statlander. I can't imagine there's 2 of them already. Probably a Chris Jericho and an MJF would be my guess if I had to guess what the 6 were. Because there always seems to be a Chris Jericho and an MJF. My Donatello was lost in a wall. I'm still waiting for that wall to get knocked down to get it back. Wow. I pulled a wall down when I was 17 pretending to be Spider-Man. And to this day, my dad still blames... no, my dad let our neighbour at the time pay for it. Because it was basically the wall. Our driveway had a wall next to it. So it was the neighbour's wall. And it mysteriously collapsed all over our driveway. So the neighbour paid to have it repaired and was really apologetic that his wall had fallen onto our driveway. What had actually happened is I'd put 2 hands on the top of the wall and started walking up the side of it and just pulled it down on top of me and then ran away. And apparently no one saw it happen because the neighbour paid for it. Result, they don't live there anymore, so my dad's in the clear. Oh, that's a lovely save. Your and Anna's relationship is like watching King of Queens when you're both Doug and Arthur. I'm not Arthur or Doug. I'm definitely not an old man. When in doubt, run away. Yeah, exactly. Rodri Garrett has just scored against us. How old was I? 17, I think. 17, 18. I was in 6th form, that's for sure. What was our wall made out of? Bricks. But I'm a big boy. There's a lot of me. This was back when I was still shaped like a rugby player, not shaped like a former rugby player. I was big and heavy and wide, just like I am now. Just as you get older, it starts to settle further down the body. Come on, let's do a football. Oh, it's a lovely pass. Theodros is in! And that's what justifies his expensive new contract. Beautiful. A wall should be able to bear the weight of a LOLLUJO. Exactly, so it was my neighbour's fault. Have I worked out my centre-back is 5'10" yet? I haven't got time for those kind of details. Which one? Knobbly? Ugh. Oh, and he's got a side part in. Oh, I just want to put him in a locker. Theodros was in again there. But there you go. Dominant in the air. Doesn't matter. He's only 5'10". It's fine. Green's 6'5" as his reserve. So they balance out. We should be able to combine the two of them. We should breed them. So we have an offspring that's both big and quite good at defending. Because Green's hopeless at defending, but is large. That's how youth development should work in football. Should be all about breeding your youngsters. There you go. We'll swap them over. We want to get Redfern on in midfield again. What's Wooster's save percentage? Have we checked if he's an improvement on Frenchie? Are you the one who mentioned save percentage the other day? Because you killed Frenchie. You ruined Frenchie's Leamington career. If it was you who brought that up, we'd still have Frenchie in goal now if we weren't looking at save percentages. But we will have a look in a minute. The one time I look at a statistic, statistics are for nerds. We loved Frenchie, and we should have continued picking the team based on love, not statistics. It's all about love. It's football. Theodros is in again, and he scores again. We're back. We are back. It took us a little bit of time to get settled down, but we are a football team again. Frenchie did have the worst save percentage in the entire league, but it didn't matter because we loved him. We'll check on Wooster in a minute. He's probably also going to be bottom. Tell you what, boys and girls, don't want to get you all too excited, but my bum doesn't hurt at all right now, and I've been sat here for 3 hours. If you're new to the stream, hi, how you doing? Make sure you follow and subscribe. Come on. Oh, Sherwood plays it into Goodrum, who scores. Lovely, lovely stuff. How did the sore bumhole occur? I did a really hard poo that was the size of a mango. Someone was going to ask. That was always the answer they were going to get. Oh, we're going to do number 5. Admit it, you stuck a mango. I didn't stick a... I don't really like mango, but I don't dislike them that much. That was a good goal as well. There's been some good goals in this match from both teams. Thoughts on using the editor to make custom kits every year / season? Absolute waste of time. But people love that. People love all that, don't they? They love all that nonsense. Always said bananas are better than mangoes. I do like a banana, although we've had our last 2 weeks of Tesco orders from Sainsbury's, and Sainsbury's bananas go all mushy much quicker than Tesco ones. Right, let's check the goalkeeper statistics. I'm also going to check the wages statistics. I suspect we're still paying less wages than most of the league, which does put into context just how great we are. Right. We are going to win the league, by the way. There's no runaway leader yet this year. So, player detailed, it's in, isn't it? And then we know we go all the way down into goalkeeper. And then, what is it? Save percentage. Is that the one we wanted to look at? Can't even see him. Why is he not on there? Not even in the top 20. What? Minimum of 3 shots faced. Are you telling me that he's not faced 3 shots all year? What am I not understanding here? There's something broken there, surely. Because oh, it's Oliver Wright, Captain Cartwheel. You can filter. Why would players who aren't goalkeepers be on the list? Does it only show a top 20? So he's not even in the top 20. So I mean, there's multiple from Torquay. Can we look at him to see what his save percentage is? Is that a statistic that's tracked? Is that in the... Where's the... What's it called? The Nerd Center. Save percentage. I mean, it's a... If it's tracked by the game somewhere, why is it not just available to see? Would it be in there? No analytics have been requested. Analysis. Saves. Why can't I look at anything? Choose match. I don't know how any of this works. Stats. Saves. Right, so we've got saves being tracked. So he's definitely making saves. What we don't have is a save percentage. Where does it say that? Oh, there you go, 67%. 67%. There you go. Is that good or bad? No idea. Can we still see Frenchies from last year? Has he gone to... How the hell has he ended up in the championship? Frenchie! Frenchie! What are you up to? Guess we can't look at last season's stats. Well. Never trusting stats again. On the topic of that, I'm just going to look at some stats. Salary-wise, we are paying the 15th highest in the league. So if we finish any higher than 15th, that's me overperforming. The media are now expecting 7th. We are in 7th. We're on course for the playoffs. Does that cheer the board up? They're satisfied. We're not making the most of set pieces. We need to get Green back in the team. Yeah, luckily, we pay no attention to these silly statistics. Because I can't say it. That's why I don't like them, because I can't say it. Just tuned in, have I missed the transfers? You have missed the transfers. What happened to your bum? What a way to... Is that your first chat of the day? Just come in. What happened to your bum? What a weird thing to say. What happened to your bum? KJB, what happened to your bum? How rude. There you go. Theodros has his new contract. Barry Dunn, valued at 12.5 to 19 million pounds. Can we have him without paying any salary? They want him to play with higher quality players. On that topic, it's deadline day. If we could pull off Roberts on deadline... If we could sign Roberts again on deadline day, that would be perfect. Is he actually playing for him? No. Well, let us have him back. Paris Magoma on the transfer list. I mean, we'll take him back for no wage contribution. How much longer am I on for? I'll be on for another 15, 20 minutes. We'll finish just before Non-Lethal Legend at 4 o'clock. What?
Penroo's home.
Is he? Splendid. Can I do new gen names? We're not going to do them today now. We'll do them tomorrow. We're not streaming tomorrow. We'll do them next stream. As long as they're in Discord, they'll get done soon enough. I've got my hand on one hand on the mouse, one hand on the keyboard at the moment. If you were to look, just glance over at me, you'd be forgiven for thinking I was an actual gamer. I don't know why my hand's over on the keyboard. It's weird. It feels unnatural. Let's get it back down, resting on my thigh, like where it's supposed to be. What an unnatural position to sit in. And what a weird way to spell Thomas. Thomas Jenkins. How many new players have we got in the Discord, Scotty? I need to have a look at some point. If there's only one, I might do it now, but if there's more than one, I'm not faffing about at the end of the stream. That can't be the main event of the stream. I mean, I don't use the keyboard shortcuts in FM. Why would I? What keyboard shortcuts do you use? I've got the spacebar mapped to my mouse. What else do you need to use a keyboard shortcut for? Why would I want to use two hands to play a one-handed game? F4 for inbox, but why? The inbox just comes up. If you press continue enough times, it takes you to inbox. I don't think I've ever deliberately gone to inbox. I certainly wouldn't want to move my entire arm. You lot have got too much time on your hands. Right, who have we got who's fit? See, the 3 internationals are all away, but we still have to play the game. This feels unsporting. Sometimes it goes to the next day. Yeah, that's fine. If it goes to the next day, I interpret that as there's nothing that important in the inbox. It can wait until the next day. Let them stack up. It's fine. I only really need to see the inbox when I have to reply to something anyway. Don't need to be seeing it every day. You haven't missed the traffic and weather. It's really cold. We went out for a walk this morning and it was freezing. I had to wear 3 layers and I almost put on a hat. But then I remembered I was streaming and my hair's a little bit long at the moment. So I couldn't wear a hat because then I'd have fluffy hair for the stream and that would never do. So I warmed myself up by putting on a Hawaiian shirt instead. Traffic-wise, it's all right. There's a van out there again. This is the guy who doesn't pick his own subs. Exactly. You lot that get too bogged down in some of the unimportant details of this game. I didn't wear the gilet. Anna won't let me go out of the house in the gilet. What she needs to know is I'm going to start going out in long sleeve training shirts. Now I've got so many of them. I've got a posh Schalke and Norwich one of them. As soon as it hits spring and it's too warm for a jacket but too cold just for a t-shirt, the long sleeve training shirts are going to be dog walking material. There's nothing she can do to stop it happening. Need to get my money's worth. What, on the gilet? I will, don't you worry. We'll do a Schalke series at some point. I need to make you all really, really want the gilet back. Gotta make you demand it. Build up the hype for the series that way. We want the gilet. We want the gilet. Can't bring it back too soon. Gotta make you miss it. Oh, that's good work from Theodros. Here we go. Goal incoming. Okoronkwo's in behind. There's players queuing up in the middle to tap this in. It's back with Kane and Sherwood. And there's your equaliser. Ian Sherwood is already looking like an excellent signing. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's good work from Okoronkwo. Lovely header from Sherwood. Beautiful stuff all round. From a very talented bunch of boys. My assistant manager wants Warren at right back. Who am I to deny us all that pleasure in the second half? Oh, the ball's popped clear to Goodrum there, but somehow he's not been able to get it under control. Ah, goodness me, that's no good. Any relation to Tim? What, me or Ian Sherwood? I don't have any relations called Tim, I don't think. We're not posh enough to have any Tims in the family. It's quite a posh name, I think. Oh, look how far you can zoom in on a replay. It feels too far. Doesn't mention anyone called Tim. Right, come on now. Look at the state of that. We should be winning. Based purely on the match stats, we should be winning. More! We're going to go attacking. More! Look at that from Wooster. That's why he's the goalkeeper we needed all along. Wonderful distribution. It's not about saving goals. It's about long kicks, and we've just won a penalty. Penalty o'clock! Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love the fact that someone's just thought Tim Sherwood could be before my time. That's amazing. How young do you think I am? Even if I don't remember him as Blackburn's captain when they won the Premier League, I'd probably remember him failing at managing Spurs because it was so much fun. Right, Theodros is going up front. And we're going to get Warren on at right back because what more could you want? And then Redfern forever will be coming on as a Mazzala now. Now we've seen him score a goal from there. We're going to stay attacking. Come on, let's do another football. More! Tim loves to take credit for finding Kane. Wow. Did he find him in the Tottenham youth team by any chance? He found Jeff Kane. Exactly. What a find. Or maybe Kane the wrestler. He was working on behalf of The Undertaker to find his brother and found him. Right, come on. Let's have a late winner. We've conceded enough late goals this season. A late winner would be glorious. It's Warren flying down the... Muller's gone over to right back because Warren's struggling. It's Warren. No. Well, at least we didn't lose. We should be able to squeeze one more game in. We want to end on a win. There you go. Unbeaten in 6 games. That is form, boys and girls. Who was that? Who's just... We just got a good scout report on somebody. Aidan Tolley. Don't really need another midfielder. do remember when Harry Kane was out on loan at Millwall, that year's football manager or championship manager or whatever it was. He never ended up any good. So maybe Tim Sherwood did discover him. Because even when he was out on loan getting first team football manager never thought he was going to amount to anything. He was like Troy Parrott at McDonald's. Except not as good. Barry Dunn. Let me just look at this guy. Can we have him on loan, please, for no money? No. Sherwood gave him his first run, but he was already at the club. What a clever boy. Oh, we're trying to bring in another defender. I'm on board with it. We need right backs. Probably better ones than that, but I'm just going to let my director of football do his thing. Get bodies through the door. That's all we want. Bodies through the door. McOliver, thank you very much for the 4 months. Right, quickly squeeze in this last game of the stream before I send you all on your merry way to watch today's Non-Leads Legend, which is a transfer special and does have a sponsor. Make sure you support the sponsor, boys and girls. You can support them for free. You might have noticed them just appear in the chat, in the chat here as well. That wasn't deliberate, but it's like they heard them. I mentioned their name and then there they are. Dawn Patrol, thank you very much for the prime. At right back, 6'1", can play centre back. Yeah, but he's not. He's the new right back. Is that what you mean? Yeah, that's fine. Right, just quickly wriggle this all around just a smidgen. We don't need 2 left backs on the bench. Beautiful. I didn't buy the auto cube we looked at last week because in the reviews it looked a bit rubbish. I'll keep looking. I don't want to buy something that I'm then going to end up replacing, but I don't want to spend loads of money. Do you get discounts on transfers and FM with pouch? No, but when you see what I did buy, Anna's going to kill me. When I was trialing it out, I went to a few different websites. I had a couple of ideas to really link it into the series to try and time it in with emergency flights back from Germany. But by the time we actually got to the point where we could do it, I'd already been back in England a week. So it didn't quite work. But what I actually ended up buying, the thing I show you that I got a discount on in pouch in the ad read that you'll see in like 20 minutes, I did end up buying, and it's awesome. And Anna's going to kill me when it arrives. But it's brilliant. So yeah, this brand deal's basically already cost me some money. Unacceptable. Luckily, they did pay me more than I've had to spend off the back of it. But frankly, I think they should pay me a little bit extra to cover the thing I bought, because it's their fault I bought it. Discussions are ongoing, probably. It was not a bum pillow. We just talked about the teleprompter. Right, can we have a winner, please? Look at, I mean, we are dominating the match again. We just need to be a little bit more efficient in front of goal. When we have our finishing boots on, we tear teams apart. Oh, there you go. See? 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 Beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But yeah, make sure when this video comes out at 4 o'clock and you're all sat there watching it, make sure you get Pouch, because I'd like them to become a long-term sponsor. If it's the first time they're sponsoring me, let's support them. It's free and it is actually quite good. I previously used an unnamed rival of theirs, and Pouch actually seems to get better discounts in the UK than they did. I think the unnamed rival, which I will not name, is more US based. Can I use it worldwide? Yeah. I mean, it's UK focused, but you can certainly give it a try wherever you are. Official Duchy summed it up perfectly. Something that I am contractually unable to read. I had some delicious Pouch on my toast this morning, because I can't say any other words. Right, shuffle all this around a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Can I sign players with that word in their name? Well, I guess we'll have to find out, won't we? Not this month, that's for sure. Oh, that's a lovely pass. Redfern's in again, but no. What's my favourite topping on toast? Marmalade. Or Marmite. Basically anything with Ma in the name. Just Ma tastes good. Oh, let's not concede another late goal. Let's not concede another late goal. Come on now. Oh, I would try marsupial on toast, definitely. Mars bar on toast is definitely going to be good, isn't it? Imagine melting a Mars bar and spreading it on toast like chocolate spread. That would be amazing. Have you ever done that on ice cream? Chop up a Mars bar, blast it in the microwave so it gets all gooey, and then pour it over your ice cream like chocolate sauce. Oh my word. That's ice cream. And that's a lovely goal from Muller. Marzipan on toast would be interesting. This win should put us back up into the playoff positions again. Okay, so what you've done here, boys and girls, is you've suggested a few things that start with Ma that I probably wouldn't want on toast. I don't think anybody wants Margaret Thatcher on toast. But Marmalade and Marmite are both great. I now need to go and buy a tub of ice cream and a Mars bar. I have business to attend to. They've both got fibre in, right? Marzipan on toast is amazing. Well, there you go. What about vegan M&Ms? What about them? I've never had them. I'm sure they're nice. I mean, M&Ms are just nice, aren't they? Vegan chocolate these days tastes the same as normal chocolate. So I'm sure vegan M&Ms taste just like M&Ms. If they could make vegan cheese as good as vegan chocolate, being a vegan would be really easy. Have I had Marmite on toast with poached egg? No, but I always put Marmite on my toast when I have a soft-boiled egg. On my soldiers, they've always got Marmite on. Right, boys and girls, we're going to wrap the stream up there. We have forced our way, after a rotten start, we have forced our way back up into the playoff positions. So we do end the stream with a disappointed board. Oh, good. Still might get sacked. Let's hope not. Remember, there's no stream tomorrow because I've got to take Anna somewhere. We'll be back on Wednesday, though. And just keep an eye on Twitter for schedule for the rest of the week. You've got Non-League Legend coming up in 5 minutes with a Norwich transfer special and a sponsor for you all to support and help all that kind of stuff. That would be much appreciated. And I will see you again very, very soon. Toodle pip, boys and girls. Bye-bye. Goodbye. I wonder if Chris will leave this bit in on YouTube. Bye.